Heck yeah!
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Ooh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Oh, welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here for the last 5 years. Today is Monday, May 12th, 2025. And this is episode number 939 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Happy anniversary, deckheads. Happy anniversary, one and all. Good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for being here. It's a party. Yeah. Can't believe this. Can't believe this shit. Wouldn't you know? We're going to address that, Donna. Don't you worry. Wouldn't you know it, ladies and gentlemen? Late once again. Yes, indeed. This is 1,000% my fault. I'd love to tell you I have an excuse. I was working, but I was today. What a beautiful goddamn day it is. They say this is like the last nice / beautiful day we're going to have today, right? Here in the fine city of Houston. What's up, Timmy Turner? We're going to get to that. I will put that message in the queue. That's a great question. We're going to put that in the queue and I will get to it. What's up, Pensman Sports? We're going to answer that, but I don't jump right into the sports. We're going to warm it up for a second, so stick around. I think you'll enjoy the show if you're new here. But it is a beautiful day. And it's supposed to be like one of the last nice days we're going to have in the city of Houston for, until fall rolls around. And my wonderful, beautiful, amazing wife, she got me a lovely, let me see if I can find it here. She's such a doll. And here, I'll just email it to myself. She's such a doll. So yesterday was officially the 5-year anniversary of this show. Yesterday was officially the 5-year anniversary of Barry on Deck. This show started, the first ever official Barry on Deck was May 11th of 2020. And because of that, my wife somehow amazingly remembered that. And I was outside. Oh, what did I do? Yesterday I was on the back porch. Oh, I remember. So this weekend was mowing the yard and my mower shit the bed. My riding mower, middle of mowing, just died. And I could tell that if something was going to happen because it was making like this really nasty rattling noise. I had cleaned it a couple weeks ago or like last week. I was mowing. It started raining. I had brought it in. I hosed it off really good, all up underneath and everything. So when I went back out to mow, it was making this really nasty rattling sound. I was like, oh, that's not good, but whatever, I'll mow. And just died in the middle of mowing. I was like, oh, that can't be good. And when that happened, I was like, And so I started pushing it into the garage, and I found this spring on the ground underneath it. I was like, I wonder what that's for. So long story short, yesterday I'm sitting on the back patio smoking a cigar, looking up what the fuck is going on. What does this spring for? I come inside, and Nora has this wonderful, beautiful surprise waiting for me on the countertop. There it is. Is that not the coolest thing? She's the best. She had made me a wonderful little, she got me I guess that's Nothing Bundt cakes, and got me my favorite cigars, some Rocky Patel Decades and Number 6s and Oliva Melanjos, Oliva V's, and put them all into a coffee mug because she knows I like coffee as well. And the coffee mug says, be careful or you'll end up in my podcast. But isn't that cool? She's just the best. She's super thoughtful, super kind, super sweet. And so she had made that, put it all together. You can see the little Nothing Bundt cake thing has a 5 on it. Just her way of saying thanks and congratulations and whatnot. So super sweet of her to do that. So yesterday was the actual celebration of the show. 5 years. We went live for the first time. Been doing it ever since. 939 episodes later, here we are. I tell you what, would have never guessed we'd have made it this long and this far. That's for sure. When we first started this show, I would, if I was a betting man, there's no way I would have bet that we would make it 5 years. Would not have bet that. Would not have guessed that. Probably wouldn't have guessed we'd have made it 2 years, if I'm being honest. So that is all thanks to you guys and the deckheads, the loyal deckheads that have held it down since day one. There have been a lot that have come and gone for various reasons. Some understandable, some not. Some we've had to kick off the show. Some we've had to run off. Some have run themselves off. Some have just lost interest. And all are valid reasons. But for those of you that are still here and have been here since day one, I just want to say from the bottom of my probably and severely congested heart, thank you so much for making this show possible each and every day, for being here, for showing up, for continuing to support myself, for continuing to support this community, your fellow deckheads, and for just being along for the ride, man, for just making it possible every day. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. And I hope you get as much joy and as much entertainment and as much fun from this show as I do and I have giving it to you. So, here's to 5 more. Probably not. But what a ride and what a journey it's been. We've done some wild and crazy shit on this show. We've had some good times. We've had some bad times. We've done some really cool shit. We've had some really cool guests. We've had some really cool moments. We've had some really bad moments. We've had everything in between. So, still going. It's some days are easier than others. Some days are tough. Boy, it would be nice to have a producer. It'd be nice to have a co-host. It'd be nice to have people along for the journey with me that, helped and assisted and made things a lot easier on a day-to-day basis. I'm lucky enough to have people like Jen in my corner who do a lot for me and others. I'm lucky enough to have a community that supports me. And, none of this would be possible without you guys. None of this would be possible without Jen and Jenny, his mom, who does a ton of stuff behind the scenes. So, yeah, I just thank you guys, man. I really do. It has been quite the journey, and I appreciate you guys still supporting me. I mean, it's a labor of love, and like I said, man, you guys make this. You guys make it easier to. What the shit did I do? Son of a bitch! I know I didn't do that, motherfucker. You guys make this show fun. You make it easy to do. You make me want to get up and do it. I know that I'm not always here on time. I get that. But you do make me, you make me proud to do this show also. And I think that that's important because, when your name's on something, you want to be proud of it. And I know people that have done this or have shows, and you don't always get to pick and choose your fans. Now, I say fans, and I've always hesitated to use that word. I think fans is a weird word. It's always felt weird to say that. But also, I don't consider the real hardcore deckheads, the diehards, oh, thank you, Pinsman. I really appreciate that. And I'm not just saying that to give you lip service for saying that. I really do mean that, man. I take a lot of pride in helping people, and if I can inspire folks like yourself to do stuff, that's good, man. I really appreciate that. I mean, I have a lot of people that have said, I know Cisco has said in the past that I've inspired him to go chase his dream out in the hill country, and it does mean a lot, man. So I appreciate you saying that. That's part of what I've tried to do is push people, inspire people with the show and with my platform. Like Cisco. I know that Jamal, as I call him, Justin Swinford, he moved out to Denver. Not just because of me, but we tried to encourage him to do that. Steven the Weather Guy, when he was here, I tried to give him a platform. He wanted to be his dream was to be a weatherman, a weather person. I don't know. Whatever. So I gave him a platform. I let him do a weekly weathercast on this show. Let him record it. Let him deliver it. So I have really tried to not be an inspiration, but just push you guys to chase your goals and, I don't know, be better. Do what you love. Do what you want to do. So it sounds corny. It sounds sappy, and I'm not trying to stroke my own ego or pat myself on the back, but I know I'm lucky, and I know I've been lucky enough to achieve some things, and I know that at one point I just said fuck it, and I had to go for it, and so I try to continue to encourage you guys to do the same. So, yeah, Lil Uzi wanted to be a sexy weather girl. Yeah. I don't know what happened. He bailed on it. I was surprised the other day when he came in on a raid. I was like, Uzi must be mad at me or us, because I thought he just gave up watching streaming during the day, that he came in on a raid. I was like, oh, so he's still watching streaming. He's just not watching this stream anymore. So either he's lost interest or he's mad at me. I don't know. You never know what happens. You never know what people go through. I stopped to get caring. You know what I mean? I'm not caring, but I stopped letting it bother me. People are going to come and go and, care or not care anymore, but you can't worry about it. I hope he's well, and I'm glad that he's at least back, being active, and because he came in on the TSN raid the other day, I think it was, which was cool. So that's good that he's supporting that guy. But yeah, so like I said, there's been a lot of cool shit. Jared, this show's helped me build an alcohol tolerance so I won't embarrass myself in public like Fidel. Well, there's that. There's definitely that. The people in Walmart right now definitely didn't choose to listen along with me, but they're listening now anyway. Cisco never learns. Cisco never learns. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is the Cal Ripken of Barry on Deck. In 5 years, this man has never missed a show. Uriel Villanueva has never missed a show. I don't know what to say about that. That's amazing. That's some next level shit. That is some next level shit. How do you never miss a show? He's been on vacation and watched. Now, he may not watch like every single second, but he's at least checked in and watched some of the. That's just next level. Because like Cal Ripken never played every single out and every inning of every game, but he started every game. Uriel has been in every show. That's right, Titan Hugo. Even Cowboy Fam had a cooking segment. I've tried to. Again, I don't want to sit here and stroke my own ego for the whole show. That's just, y'all know me. That's not my style. That's not what I do. I don't want to do that. But yeah, now that I sit here and think about it, I've tried to give folks an opportunity. Yeah, I feel like I've been pretty giving, you know? So yeah, Donna, thank you for the 50 bits, sweetie. You are the best, my love. You are the absolute best. And speaking of support, I did want to say, what the shit? Hold on one second. Speaking of that, oh, I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, that's what's happening right now. Oh, kiss my ass. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying again. No producer, so we do everything on the fly around here. Everything is done on the fly. No surprise. If you've been around, you know that. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well. Never gets old. All right. Fixed. Yes. We were out last Thursday, no show on the road, but I did want to say, as always, to the folks that continue to support this show, either through Patreon. If you're a Patreon member and you're still there, thank you for continuing to support this show. It is hard to do a show and not get revenue. I got bills to pay. And, you know, when I got laid off from ESPN, a lot of folks were upset that show went away. And Patreon and Thankful Thursdays and bits and subscriptions to Twitch and Patreon, all that allows you guys to take control and make sure that this show sticks around. And by God, you've done that. And people like PP Dubs, Dave, aka PP Dubs, Donna and Cece and Sylvia with Thankful Thursdays, and the Patreon members and your bits and your Twitch subs, and all of that allows that to continue. You guys have taken control. You're the producers. You're the sponsors of this show, and you allow it to continue. And I appreciate that. And I thank you for that very much. So Dubs, Donna, Cece, Sylvia, thank you for the Thankful Thursday while we were out last week. It's very much appreciated. They all send messages when they send it in. BB Dubs said, happy Thankful Thursday. Sylvia said, happy BOD Thankful Thursday. Donna said, happy Thankful Thursday. And Cece sent in a $5 Thankful Thursday and said, a lot of people saying Barry has diarrhea. Have a great trip. So that's a call back from last week if you missed the show. So, hey, what up, Yeet? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. So thank you guys for the Thankful Thursdays. Thank you guys for the support over the years through Patreon and everything else. I know it's tough. I know some of you are like, oh my God, but this show doesn't happen without you. And I'm proud to be a part of it with you. And I'm proud of this community. And I'm proud of what we've built. And it is definitely a we, and I've told you that. This is just as much your show as it is mine. Now, let's talk about what the fuck happened to my forehead. Donna asked in the chat, which, by the way, I see everything that goes on in the chat. Let's say hi to the chat. Hey, Donna. My sweet, sweet Donna. She said, congratulations. Thank you. What's up, Timmy Turner? I see your question, and I'm going to answer it. Alex Villanueva's here. The other Villanueva boy. Tony the Handsome's in early. Good to see you, buddy. Who else checked in early? Donna checked in on YouTube, and she checks in on Twitch. Peepy Dubs is in the building. What's up, John Dorier? Who, by the way, I pronounced his name wrong for like the first 3 years of the show. That's my bad. Uriel Villanueva is in. Robert! Do my eyes deceive me? Robert like beer is in the building. What? Robert likes beer, ladies and gentlemen. Don't we all? Total Dallas is here. What's up, pimp? FJ! Sir, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Pinsman Sports is here. I am, believe it or not, I never get excited about schedule releases, Pinsman Sports, but I am kind of excited about it this time around. I don't know why, but I'm kind of jazzed, as the kids say in the Midwest. I'm kind of jazzed. Who else is here? Let's see. I got FJ. Cisco, what up, pimp? It was 55 this morning out here. It's going to be 105 on Wednesday. I hate Texas. I really do. Jenny's mom's here. She's going to be joining me on the show in a couple of minutes. As soon as I get through this, I'm going to get her on here. We had a wonderful day yesterday. We'll talk about that. Who else is in the building? Cece, my sweet girl. Cece is here. She's at the stupid gym. She also said, rest in peace to White-ish Mike. Cisco. That's so funny. Yeah, rest in peace to Two Fancy Dudes. I missed that so much. That was so much fun with him. Let's see. What else? Great channel. You inspired me. Thank you again, Pinsman. I appreciate that. You succeeded with me. I try to make every video better than the last. Dude, that's so smart, bro. So smart. Keep doing that, fam. You can't fail. Keep doing that. Total Dallas said creative people amaze me. Me too, man. I'm always amazed by creative people. Always. It blows my mind how creative people are. It really is. Hey, what up, Jesus? Jesus said, what's up, Barry? In Germany right now, and it's 10:14 p.m., but still have to watch. Let's go, pimp. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, Jesus. Thanks for checking in. Titan Hugo is here. Much love to you. Uriel, we already got. Appreciate you, brother. Cal Ripken, I should say. Yeet! Oh, shit, it's Angry Steve-O. That's who it is. Oh, my God, Yeet. I didn't even realize that. My bad. What's up, pimp? You're always changing your name. I can never keep up. It was Fat Steve-O. It's Angry Steve-O. It's fucking Yeet. I dig it, though. You do you, pimp. I'll be damned. Mimi, what's up, memesters? Cece said, I just want to know when I'm going to Vegas. Who was supposed to take you to Vegas? Who was supposed to take you? Somebody was supposed to take you to Vegas, right? Oh, John Dorier said I've messed up his name for 4 years, but who's counting? Congrats on 5. The kids in the Midwest also say Total Dallas has dumbass sports takes. They do say that. I've heard them say that. Okay. Let's talk about what happened to the forehead. See that? Betting. Been on vacay in California for 2 weeks? Ooh. Oh, the betting dude. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Oh, shall we mention names or no? Yeah. Isn't it amazing? Like I said, man, a lot of people come and go. A lot of people got diarrhea. A lot of people come and go, you know, a lot of, I don't want to say fly by night. it's, this is why I always tell people, man, like people, I want to say something, and I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. I don't want to, but there was a time when someone started a show that was a friend of this show, and I helped them actually get started. They hit me up, and they were like, I want to do a show. I don't know how to do a show. I want you to help me. Can you tell me like what I need to do or whatever? And I literally walked them through how to do it, everything they needed, the equipment to buy. They bought all the same shit that I have, and they started their own show. And then they decided to do their show during my show. Like their first hour wasn't during my show, but then their second hour was. And there was some crossover, I guess, in as far as audience. And so what they were basically doing was they would grab a lot of the audience from here for the first hour. And then a lot of the audience would just not, we would get people straggling in late, or they wouldn't come here. And it was kind of chicken shit, if I'm being honest, the way they did it. It was kind of a dick move. But I didn't say anything publicly. And because someone, a very wise person, who I call her my right-hand man, Jen, she was like, don't worry about it. They'll be gone before you know it. I was like, you think? She goes, I promise. Sure enough. I mean, that's just how this shit goes, man. It's just like, yeah, it took time to realize that, I mean, you look at how many shows have been around or adjacent to this show that have come and gone, and here we are. And I just gotta stay the course. It's the same thing with listeners, same thing with fans. And I will say this, and then I'm gonna bring in Jenny as mom, because we were talking about this yesterday. And I was like, I don't necessarily like to call you guys fans. I call you friends, because I feel like you're just as much friends as you are fans. So I call you friends because there's a different kind of bond than just a fan. So this is a very special thing for me, and I just can't say how much I love you guys, and how much you mean to me, and how much I appreciate you. Now let's talk about this. I'm just here to kill time. Fuck yourself, Tony. Let's do this. I'm gonna bring on Jenny as mom, and then I'll tell the story about the shit on my forehead. Where's my? Oh, there it goes. All right, Jenny as mom is she's busy right now. Are you ready, mother? You ready? I gotta warn you. This may not. She's a highfalutin woman. She's got a high stakes card game where she plays poker with a bunch of millionaires. It was on Tuesday. It got moved to Mondays. So she may end up having to cancel on us some Mondays because she's moving big dollars. But she's here today, and it's my favorite part of the week every week, ladies and gentlemen. Joining me on the program right now, a woman who needs no introduction, but I am required to give her one because it's in her rider, and her lawyers said that if I don't give it, they will sue me. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the greatest person in the whole wide world. She is beautiful and gorgeous and amazing and awesome and fantastic. And I love her. Ladies and gentlemen, the best person that I know. She's better than your mom, Jenny's mom. Hello, mother. How are you?
I think that piece of paper was blank.
No, I just had a bunch of like tallies and shit on it. I don't know. Yes.
Well, you did give me a beautiful card, so.
Well.
And my roses were beautiful, and we had a great day. That was
my God, I had the best time ever. I had so much fun.
And we talked and talked and talked.
Yeah, we did. And she basically, y'all, she spent the whole day talking shit about the deckheads. I was a little alarming. It was She was just one by one. She was like, that Total Dallas is a son of a bitch. I was like, mother, this is an off day for me. I don't want to talk about the show. She was like, first of all,
telling the truth.
I mean,
now I may have said something about Marshall beating me all the time. I might have said that.
Oh, about Clarence? I like that you call him Marshall,
Clarence.
but yeah. But that is his last name. But from now on, he shall be called Marshall.
That's right. Marshall.
That's what happens on the show. As soon as someone gets called the wrong name, they're fucked.
You know what? I don't think I've been on this show for a month.
Yeah, it's been a while. I
was in Biloxi gambling.
Yep. See, like I said, highfalutin, big time stakes.
That was really big time.
Oh, yeah. Who can forget the time Jenny cheated at shots? Yep. There's a classic Barry on Deck moment.
Well, that cheating is not working with my gambling. That's for dang sure. I did play. Hey,
Mimi said we know better, Mom. He's full of shit. No, they know better. They know I'm full of shit.
Terrible.
Okay.
Golly.
Well, let me tell the story about what happened to my forehead real quick.
And Deckheads, I want you to know that my son sent me $150 to gamble on. So he is my codependent with my gambling issue.
This is true.
I'm just saying.
This is true.
Just putting that out there.
I full confession. This woman that you see on your screen, first of all, she hates kids.
God, Barry, you are such a liar.
Well, she's truly the inspiration behind Fuck Them Kids. And
it's not true.
Yesterday was just we were walking through the parking lot. There was this little girl. She had a puppy. She kicked them both. It was a nightmare.
Barry, do you just dream this stuff up?
What? I'm just saying the truth. I'm just speaking my truth, Jenny.
Oh, Lord.
No, she does a ton. I am lucky to have two Jennifers, two Jens, two Jennies in my life.
There you go. Keep you in line.
Who do a ton of behind the scenes stuff that a lot of you guys don't see. And Jenny's mom does so much for the show that you guys really don't see. And she doesn't get compensated. She doesn't get paid. And so she told me she was going on a gambling trip with her friend and they were going somewhere. And I thought, man, I'd never pay this woman. I never give her anything. So I sent her
so sweet.
$150 to go gamble. It ain't much, but it was all I could do. But I wanted to do something for you. So,
when I told my girlfriend, I said, oh my God.
Oh, fuck you, John Dory. Hey, look at this. He said, not true. She loves kids, just not hers. Now, okay. That's.
Oh, my battery's running down.
Oh, shit.
You know
what happened?
Funny? No, my battery was running down. I had to play with my computer. What was funny is I told my girlfriend, I went, oh my gosh, my sweet son sent me the money to gamble on. So she gets on the phone and calls her son. She goes, Jenny's son sent her money to gamble on. And he goes, well, good for him.
Yeah.
She talked about that today at cards too.
Guess he's not winning.
I still didn't get anything from him.
He's not winning Son of the Year, that's for sure.
No, he's not.
Hey, what up, Keith? Good to see you, buddy. Donna said Happy Mother's Day.
Well, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. All the wonderful Deckhead mothers.
Oh, fuck you, Tony. Tony said the scars from Barry getting his head stuck in the vending machine. Okay. Kiss my ass. No, it's a really...
He had a rough weekend, y'all. Everything happened to him this weekend.
It's a really underwhelming story, actually. I was doing yard work. I was weed eating. Oh, there's a bug in here. That's weird. Okay.
Now you got to exterminate.
Yeah.
Well,
I have an exterminator, but there was, I was weed eating and I was actually edging. I used my trimmer as an edger and I was doing the inner part of the circle drive. And we have rocks in the circle drive. And,
lots of rocks.
Huh?
Lots of rocks.
Yeah. And I don't know, I was doing the edging on that and man, fucking rock just whap. And when it hit me, I just went, oh, like I yelled. It felt like somebody shot me. It did. I was just like, God damn. And it staggered me for a second. I was like, shit, man. But I just kept going. And then I got all the way around to the end, and Nora came out because she was going to run to the store. She goes, hey, I'm going to run. What the fuck? Because I didn't know, but I was bleeding. I had like blood running down my face. And she goes, what did you do, dumbass? I was like, I don't know. What are you talking about? She goes, you got blood down your forehead. I was like, oh, I got hit in the face with a rock. She goes, Jesus Christ.
Did you have on goggles to protect yourself? While
No,
you were
I didn't have on
using the
goggles. I
reading?
wear my glasses because I can't see.
Oh, well,
how am I going
that
to be out
helps.
edging doing yard work without glasses? You know how terrible the yard would look? Shit would be all
That's
crooked.
true. Hey, just think of this. Now you begin your summer of doing those ditches all summer.
Oh, my
Didn't
God,
keep your
yeah.
hands up.
Yeah. I know. Gotta
You and
protect
those
yourself at all
ditches.
times. Dodging them
I
rocks.
know.
Hey, what's up, Terrence? Yeah, that's some bitch. Boy. It stung too, man. It's like somebody like hit me with a slingshot or something, man. I had a
Poor
big old
baby.
welt too. It was like throbbing
You
and
did look a
shit.
little beat up when you
And then
came
my
in.
lawnmower died. So that sucked. I did all that, then hopped on the lawnmower, and then that sumbitch died. Then the grill died. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the grill. That died too. Yeah. And then you still took your mama out for brunch.
Yep. And then
Aren't
she
you a
kicked the
good
child, and oh my God. One thing after another.
I did not.
Tears, I was just glad to put a smile on my mom's face this year. She wasn't really.
Oh, we
Mother's
did.
Day.
We had fun.
Yeah,
We
I
had
bet,
fun.
Terrence. Oh my God, we had a blast. I didn't know that the way we did it though. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, chat, but I took her to brunch, and you can go now. I don't know how long this has been a thing, but we went to the Map, and we went because she originally said she wanted to go to Another Broken Egg, and then they had the Toasted Yolk, which is another brunch
Toasted
place.
yolk. That's what it was.
But you just go there and you get on the wait list. You just check
Yeah.
right in on the phone. I was like, that
From
is
home.
so dope.
From
yeah.
home. Yeah.
Well, it sucked
pretty
because there's one close to us, and then there was another one on 59. And the one on 59 said 12 to 25 minute
30
wait.
something.
No, I said
Yeah.
like 12 to 25 minute wait. And Jenny had already gotten us on a waiting list on this one close to home. But I was like, oh, look, it's 12 to 25 minutes on the one on 59. So I put us on the wait list. It goes, you're number 52. I was like, what the fuck? What happened to 12 minutes? How are we 52 if it's 12, you stupid ass app?
And we had 32 people ahead of us, remember? So
Yeah.
we just sat in the car and talked
Took an hour.
after we got there.
Those has
By
good.
the time we finished our meal, the restaurant was completely empty. That's how far down the list we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. Well, we sat there for a while too.
Yeah, we did.
Cisco said Jenny's mom has the original 1-star kid. Kiss my ass, Cisco.
He is not. He is a 5-star kid today. For today.
Just today. Oh, shut
Well,
up,
maybe the
Jared.
whole week.
Jared
maybe
said
the
charcoal
whole
grills
week.
don't die. Just say it.
Just-
Well, yeah. Well, they also take forever to start, and you got to clean them out like that. And yeah. Oh,
Who
what a
knew?
nightmare.
Who
God.
knew you had to upkeep them, right?
Well, no, he's
Golly.
saying like, oh, well, with the charcoal grill, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, but then you
Oh,
got to
that's-
shovel out the charcoal shit every time. You got to, oh God, what a nightmare.
That's
Guess
true.
what?
That's what we have.
I had to go in and
Charcoal.
clean out the igniter and the burners one time in 11 years, 10 years. You have to shovel charcoal shit every time you want to cook.
Well, I don't do it.
One
Paul
time in
does,
a
so I don't
decade.
care.
Huh?
I don't care. Paul has to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to
Not
do it
my
too.
job. Not my job.
All weekend, my wife and I have been pointing at our 1-star kid, pointing out 1-star kids around town. They're everywhere. I'm telling you, 1-star kids are everywhere.
Oh, all kids are precious. Well, maybe not all of them, but
All kids are precious. In
Well,
what
most of
world
them.
are you living
is
in,
there-
mother?
It's their parents that don't make them mind.
Are you
how many
shitting
of
me?
you out there have been somewhere and the kids are just running crazy and the parents are completely oblivious to them and on their phone all the time? You see that?
It doesn't matter. That's still how many times do you see the parents aren't paying attention and the kids are just sitting there being well behaved?
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, that's a 5-star kid.
That's right.
Yeah, and you know which one isn't? That little piece of shit running around with no shoes on, snot down his face, sticky hands, a couple of silver teeth. It's like, Umberto, get over here, you fucking 1-star kid, and sit down.
Well,
Nobody.
I guess you think you were the most well-behaved kid.
I was amazing.
Okay. You were.
I was amazing. The best child ever. You said so yourself.
That's true, Barry. That's true.
Don't listen. I'll turn this whole show around right now. God damn it! You better lock it up.
You were a sweet. What happened? You were a sweet.
What do you mean? What happened? What do you know? What? Send me my money back. Give me my goddamn money back. Send me. Look, see, Pinsman Sports gets it. Yeah, little kids are precious. They cry and they shit. What is precious about shit and tears? Nothing. Nothing.
Golly, y'all are so cynical. Just remember, you were all children once, and everybody had to put up with you.
And I was a great child. I never pooped, ever. Ever.
That's what's wrong with you.
It's because I'm full of shit. That's why.
That's it. Now I know. I get it now.
You know what, Jared? You can shut up. Jared said Barry probably wears gloves when he eats crawfish. You know what?
I don't eat crawfish.
Does. That is disgusting.
Jim, I think
crawfish is for poor people. Why would I eat that nasty shit? It is.
Well, don't tell Paul that. Hey, I remember one time Paul's whole family, we went to a birthday party and they had all the crawfish and they had this big table and they took it out of the thing and threw it on the table and they had corn and crawfish and all that stuff. I went and got a Whataburger. I brought it back. I left. Me and one of the other ladies there. She was sitting there and I said, "Do you like crawfish?" She said, "God, no, I hate crawfish." I said, "Is there a Whataburger around here?"
Shit is disgusting.
About 5 miles. I said, "Let's go."
That shit is disgusting. Hold on, the chat's not working. I'm missing a whole bunch of chat here.
I don't know why I've never eaten crawfish. Am I missing something?
It's fucking gross. You're not missing anything.
And then they suck those heads. I thought, I don't think that's for me.
It's just like nasty. Like crawfish is fucking disgusting.
Now you're hurting some of that kid's feelings.
I know.
Those
like I'm looking at the chat
out there.
Yeah, I've missed a ton of chat. Let me see. Jenny peels Barry's crawfish and puts it on his plate and he eats it with a fork. Fuck you, Tony. Jared said both my kids are 1-star kids yesterday morning and they ruined Mother's Day, those fuckers. Flip said, them silver teeth are a telltale sign of demon kids. Yes.
Oh my Lord, y'all are terrible.
Heartthrob thought it was hilarious when you said what happened when I was a good kid because I was a 5-star kid. What happened? He can't stop laughing at that. Fuck you, Heartthrob.
Well, you have gotten a little cynical in your old age.
Poor people. Fuck you, Truman. Because Perry's from Louisiana. I'm talking about his culture.
His ancestry is from Louisiana too.
Huh?
Lots of his ancestry is from Louisiana.
Yeah, I do have a lot of
St. Charles. I mean,
don't
Lake
tell them
Charles.
this.
I mean,
I don't want these people
Morgan
knowing
City,
this.
Franklin. Yes, you're Cajun, Gary.
I don't tell these people this. I don't need them knowing this.
You are.
I've kept this a secret for a very, very long time.
The cat's out of the bag.
Well, I don't need you telling these people this shit.
You are 1/8 pure Cajun.
Oh my God, 1/8?
just enough to make you like crawfish, and you don't.
Do I get like a full ride to college or some shit? Like I'm Native American or some shit? Like
No,
what
that's
is?
your Native American history.
Well,
Oh, you're a mixture of everything. God darn, you've got a lot of mixtures there.
Nasty Nate said I tried crawfish once, never again. Mimi hates crawfish.
I never would even do it. I saw those people sitting up there going.
Cece said I am one of the poors. Donna said I don't like it either. Jenny's
Thank
mom.
you, Donna.
We have to have
Thank
pork
you.
butt for all you people who don't eat crawfish. Mimi hates it. Same CC. I'm apparently a poor also. Yeah, Jared, you are. You're nasty as fuck. CC said, let's have a poor party, Jared.
Can I come to y'all's poor party? Because I hate crawfish. Oh, Lordy, y'all are so
Derek
funny.
makes his boyfriend peel and clean his crawfish for him. Hey, man, fuck you, Cisco. I'll make you and Jenny some crawfish etouffee. Now, I would eat crawfish etouffee.
Now, I do I will eat crawfish etouffee.
Yeah, I will eat, like, if you fried crawfish, like, if it's like, you know, like the little mini crawfish that are fried and stuff like that, I'll eat that. But, like, just like a crawfish boil, that kind of, no, bro. I can just see the doo-doo on them bitches.
First of all,
it just looks
you have
disgusting.
to eat like a ton of them to get anything.
It's too much
totally
work,
fills
bro.
you up.
It's like sex with a fat girl. It's a lot of work for a little payoff, and it's not worth it.
Shame on you, Barry.
What? I'm kicking facts, Jenny. You know. You've had sex with a fat girl, Mom. You know.
God. All right, you're in trouble now. He's in so much
She
trouble.
said, I feel attacked. Oh my God, Susie, you're hilarious. Pisman Sports said, have you guys eaten frog legs? I've eaten frog legs before.
Oh, I like frog legs.
You know where I
like
had frog legs at, Mom? This is gonna trip you out.
Where?
I had them at Nanny's house. Her
My mother's
neighbor,
house?
yes, her neighbor. So you know how she lived, like on the you know there was like the
little
horseshoe
thing.
So
Yeah,
her
she called it
neighbor, like if you
horseshoe.
were standing at her front door, the people that lived like down the street, like straight up that street, you could see their house. I went over there one day. They had frog legs, and I had them, and I don't know.
It tastes like chicken.
It wasn't like, yeah. I was like, whatever, I'll
Everything
try
tastes
it.
like
I've had
chicken.
frog legs. I think I had squirrel there too. I was like, what?
Ooh,
What
I've
year
had
is it?
barbecued rattlesnake.
Is this
I've had
1840?
chocolate-covered
What the
ants.
fuck? Why are we eating squirrel? Do y'all not go to the grocery store? What the fuck?
What I want to know is where do they get the frog legs?
As a
had 'em
squirrel.
once
They're
in-
like, you hungry? Pow! Go
Oh.
grab that. Like, what are we doing? Just, but bro, there's an Albertsons right down 105, fam. Just go there. What are you doing?
Do you like deer meat?
I like venison
I
sausage
don't like the
and
wild
stuff like
taste. I
No?
don't like the wild taste. Not
I-
a fan. I do like deer sausage though.
that.
I'll eat that.
I've had alligator. I've had
alligator.
I've never had snake. You said you had snake?
I had barbecued rattlesnake,
Okay, never had that.
and I had chocolate covered ants. And what was it?
What?
Oh, and cactus, pickled cactus.
Okay,
and
well now
something
you're
else
getting
I
into
had
some
there.
Mexican shit
I was
now.
sick
You-
as a dog the next day. Along
Off a
with that,
cactus?
along with that, I had 2 or 3 martinis.
Oh,
It
I'm
was
pretty
a
sure it
bad
wasn't the
night.
cactus that made you sick, Jenny.
Oh, it was awful. I was so sick.
I don't think it was the nopales that made you sick. I think that's what it's
We were
called.
at my
nopales.
dad's house, and he had all this weird food when he lived out in Memorial.
Yeah.
We'd go out there, and one night we were drinking and we were partying there, and we started raiding his pantry, and he had all this stupid stuff like barbecued rattlesnake, and ants, and all that.
Where was
we
this?
just all started eating it.
Where was
This was
this?
his home in Memorial.
Whose
My
house?
dad's home. Huh?
Whose house?
My dad.
Is this
My
where we
dad-
got the Cajun from? Because this sounds like the most Cajun ass country backwoods bayou
No,
shit I've
no,
ever
no,
heard
no.
in my whole
You
life.
got the Cajun from my grandmother's side. My grandfather was 100% Cajun, 100%.
Okay.
And so what does that make you? Eighth?
Well, if your
Yeah,
grandfather was
makes you eighth. Yeah,
100,
it
your
makes you an eighth,
father
so
was
you can't deny
50,
it.
you're a fourth, so I'm fucked.
You're an eighth.
Yeah.
You cannot deny it. You got a lot of background on that. But anyway, yeah, I like Whataburger.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Give my Whataburger.
Total Dallas said the weirdest animal I'll eat is a McRib. There you go.
That's pretty good.
If you live above Alexandria and west of Lafayette, you're in Texas or Arkansas. To southeast Louisiana, the flavor of the state. The flavor of the state is the southeastern region. No.
Yes, that's true.
Perry said ants, and y'all won't eat crawfish. Okay, got it. That's some white people shit, Perry.
Chocolate covered ants.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered.
Have you eaten escargot? Have you ever had escargot?
Oh, I love escargot. Yeah.
Hold up, Jenny.
It's
now I'm with
awesome.
Perry on this one. I'm with Perry. You'll fucking eat snails, but you won't eat crawfish? I won't eat snails. I won't fucking.
But I like escargot.
Are you what?
With butter and that's good. Yeah.
Have you eaten caviar?
Y'all are making me hungry.
For what? A fucking slug? Look, I got grubs in the yard. If you want some grubs, I got.
Don't talk about grubs. Yuck. But I don't like deer meat. But I'll eat escargot.
Total Dallas says I'm a fifth. Take a drink. Is that what it is, Total Dallas? I'm a fifth?
That's it.
I'm You're fifth Cajun or an eighth?
You're an eighth.
Wait a minute.
So your great-grandfather was 100%. My mother was half. I'm a fourth, and you're an eighth.
I don't know. He says he's a fifth. I don't know what that means. They all cricket at the Chevron. My baby ate a snail when she was a baby, and when I called the ER, they just laughed and said she was fancy.
She was fancy? Oh my God, that is so funny.
That is too funny. Okay, Total Dallas said he was joking. I was like, wait a minute, because he's a math teacher. On this
food thing?
I know. Didn't I eat a roach as a kid once, Mom?
Oh, now
didn't I?
Don't go there.
Now, by the way, chat, she's nothing disgusts her more than roaches.
It makes me throw up.
It makes her queasy.
Just talking about it.
Yeah, like it'll make her
I have been
sick.
known to leave a house that had a roach.
Yes. And as a child, I ate one.
Oh, you
right?
did not.
Didn't you say I put one in my mouth as a kid?
Oh, when you were a baby, yes, and it just made me so sick.
Yeah. That's how bad of a parent she was. We had roaches. Two,
no, we didn't. I don't know where
she let me eat them. We didn't have no food in the house. I'm starving. I had to resort to eating roaches. No. Now, who was I a 1-star kid or was he a 1-star parent? Chat. I leave it to you. Huh? Who's the 1-star around here? 1-star kid or 1-star parent? I had to resort to eating roaches.
Do not believe a thing that he says. I don't know. He got it from outside somewhere.
No.
And it made me so sick, I threw up. Don't tell him where he got that.
Oh, my goodness.
Can we go back to talking about food?
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, it was. Jenny, for me, it was.
Oh, God.
Pinsman said deer heart is good. Bro, what in the country ass shit is that?
Yeah, you know, my husband says that. My husband likes backstrap, whatever that is. I don't know what deer backstrap
listen, I don't take culinary advice from the Polish. That's where I draw the line.
Tell your stepfather that.
He's going to beat my ass. That's where I draw the line. I love the Polish people. Their food, not so much. Or the Germans. Listen, the Germans in their food is terrible too.
I know.
German food is fucking
You know
awful.
what I was surprised. What I was surprised. First of all, when you go to Scotland or England, I think their food is so bland.
It
Even
is.
their pastries don't have any sugar in them. I mean, it's just blah.
Yeah.
I
Tony
thought the
said roaches
Italian
are a
food-
delicacy in Dallas. Oh my God, Total Dallas,
Oh,
you gotta be
God.
hating life right now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you guys
Oh,
are
Jesus.
so dang funny.
This chat is all
Oh,
the
my
meter
God.
today, boy. Holy shit. Total Dallas said, "Hey, I'm
I don't know.
30% German." Yeah, well, so am I. I'm a mutt. I'm 1/8 Cajun, and then
You're about 40% Irish and Scottish and English, and then you got German and French.
so
there.
I'm French,
God, what a
German, Scotch Irish, English, and Cajun.
English,
I'm
German,
fucked up. What am I?
and
on?
somewhere along the line there's some Indian, not Native American, but
No.
from India. I don't know where that
No
got
way.
mixed in. I'm still trying to find that out.
You have got to
No.
be kidding. Okay, that was inappropriate. That was...
Very.
No wonder I got into IT. Okay. All right. Yeah, now we're getting racist, but I can say that.
You
These are
better
my
shut
people.
up before we
I
get
can
in
say
trouble.
that. Apparently, these are my people.
That's right.
I free pass. It's
That's
like when
right.
Dominicans
Free
use
pass.
the N-word. Ah,
It's your people.
that's right. It's like when Puerto Ricans say the N-word. I don't know why they get away with it, but they do. Well,
God.
apparently, I get to do it now, too.
Every
Guess I gotta
time
call
I
all
do
my
this
Pakistani
show,
friends and tell them I hate them now. Shit, I didn't even know. Had
every
no
time I
idea.
do this show, my jaw hurts.
Your
from
jaw
laughing.
hurts? I didn't even know. I got to call Raheel and tell him I hate his fucking guts. He's my Pakistani friend. I had no idea I was Indian.
Oh,
That explains this. I'll tell you that goddamn much. Now I know where this came from.
oh, Barry.
Okay, we're gonna have to delete this show off the internet.
Now we know. Yeah,
This show is out of control.
we have
now.
digressed so bad.
This show.
And the
Well,
deckheads are
it's been a fun
responsible for
5
a
years,
lot of
folks.
it.
I'm canceled. We'll see you. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
The deckheads are partly responsible because they started this.
Oh, don't
so.
blame them for this debauchery, Diddy. It's all you. It's all your fault. You raised me. Really? Indian,
Oh,
though?
Lord.
Like, really? And you didn't name me Suresh? Just let that go? I'm just going to change my name. How's it going? I'm Suresh Lamanak. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, there you go. Laminac's bad enough.
Suresh Lamanak.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Lord.
actually, since I'm 1/8, hello, my name is Suresh Boudreaux Lamanak. Nice to meet you. People are going to be like, what the fuck are you? Confused. Very confused. Apparently,
good.
I'm fucking a hodgepodge of people. I have no idea what the
We all
fuck
are.
I am.
That's the beautiful part of it. We all
Right.
are.
That's right. God. So you really found out that we have Indian in us?
Yes. When I had that DNA done, DNA test where they show all the regions you're from, that popped up. We also have some Russian and Eastern European in us. I don't know where that came from either, but the India was really interesting.
Shock.
Really interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
So I haven't tracked that down yet, but
Perry said
now that I'm
1/8
retiring, I'm gonna
Cajun
get.
and you don't eat crawfish? Yep, your ass is canceled, Truman. Yeah. As much shit as I have talked about Louisiana and Cajuns on this show over the past 5 years, and I didn't
And
even
you're
know I was
Cajun.
1/8 Cajun.
You are, and I'm a 4, so mind your manners.
Hey. Oh,
Try.
man. Barry, go put a towel on your head. Hey, shut up. Don't talk about my people.
Okay.
Don't you talk
All right,
about my
y'all.
people like this.
This is gonna stop.
Tony said this show is too racist for me. Oh, Tony, you're the worst of all of us. You shut up.
He is.
I know he is.
Oh, I love them all. Oh,
Hugo said
God.
your calling card might be to own a Quickie Mart. Okay. This is.
All
Cece
right.
said I'm 50% Jack Danielson. This reminds me of an Andy Huggins joke. It is the funniest fucking joke. He was like, yeah, I did one of those 23andMe things. No, he goes, I did one of those Ancestry.com things. Turns out I'm Scotch Irish on my mom's side and Scotch and soda on my dad's.
Hey, now that's me.
Yeah, I was going to
Scotch and
say.
soda on
Yeah,
one
you're
side.
definitely Scotch and
That's for
soda on
dang
your
sure.
dad's side. Yeah.
My dad had a few Scotch and sodas.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Y'all, you made my
John-
mascara run. I'm laughing so hard.
John Dorier said,
Your
try being
decades
adopted.
are so funny.
John Dorier said, try being adopted from Pasadena. I ain't got no clue. Oh, yeah. From Pasadena? Yeah. Your shit is just like twisted into a double knot. It's just fucking, oh my God. You tried to trace your family tree and it just looped back around. It's just, it just circled back. It doubled back on you. You're like, what are we doing back here? What? Like, remember, John, when we were doing the numerology shit? 5 + 3 is 8. It's infinite. Life's a circle. That's your family tree. It's a
That's
loop.
right.
Yep.
That's right. It is loop.
Turns out your family tree is a circle, brother.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta go. My
What?
jaws
Are you
hurt
getting
from
rid of me?
laughing.
Well, Cisco said your lineage is a hula hoop. Oh my God. Mother, I love you. This was a lot of
I
fun.
love you too, and I love those dead kids. They are so dang funny.
Well, they love you too,
Oh.
I think.
And we
Most of
didn't
them
even
do.
talk
Tony
sports,
hates your
so I'm
guts. I know
leaving.
that. Tony hates you. I'm pretty sure of it.
Tony
So-
hates who? Me.
Yeah. So when it comes birthday card time, I just want you to shit in an envelope and send it to it.
Okay,
Okay.
I won't
Just-
put anything in it.
Actually, no. Just get a dog turd from the backyard, and I'll sign the envelope, and we'll send it to him. Fuck him.
Oh, poor Tony.
Tony said,
That's
"Yeah,
not
Jenny, I
true,
don't like
Tony."
white moms." Well, good thing she's Cajun, fuckface. All right,
That's right.
I love you, Mom.
I love you. I love you, dead cats. Bye.
That's Jenny's mom, everybody. She joins the show every single Monday. Monday, right here on Barry on Deck. That does explain the dot, though. Okay. That's going to turn T on. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Johnson family tree ain't got no branches. It's just a stripper pole, just straight down. White moms is my favorite search category. All right, don't make it freaky. Nope. Drawing the line here, Cisco. I'll ban this whole goddamn chat. Turn this sumbitch around. Cisco, what was your group in 73? What? Oh, CC. What was your group in 73? I was like, what the hell? What are we talking about? Oh, John Dorier. We could be related. What gang were you affiliated with? That's funny. CC, are you from Pasadena? Holy shit. All right, y'all. We got sports to discuss. I have a question from Timmy Turner. I don't think he's here anymore, but he does have a good question. He does have a good sports question. Cavs are eliminated. And do the Warriors win today? Let's pull up the scoreboard. Let's pull up the scoreboard, shall we? Shall we? Oh, what is this? Jordan joins NBC's NBA coverage. Didn't know that. Oh my God. Berman staying at ESPN through 2029. Why subject us to that? Why subject us to that? I don't need it. Don't really want it. Let's see. Let's go NBA scores. Let's see the schedule. Schedule. All right. So over the weekend, we didn't have a show Thursday. Thursday results. Here, let me share this. Cromery All right. Thursday, Minnesota beat Golden State. That tied it up 1-1. Friday, Cleveland beat Indiana. Pushed that series to 2-1. Denver beat OKC in overtime. Pushed that series to 2-1. Then Saturday, Boston finally got on the board and beat New York to take that series to 2-1. Then Minnesota turned around and beat Golden State, pushed that series to 2-1. Then yesterday, OKC ties up the series with Denver 2-2 behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Cleveland gets on the board, or sorry, Indiana goes up 3-1, pardon me. And now Cleveland has to win out. So not eliminated, but might as well be, right? Tonight's matchups, you got Boston at New York. New York up 2-1, and you've got Minnesota at Golden State. Minnesota up 2-1. So Cleveland all but eliminated. And because Indiana, first of all, even though Tyrese Halliburton was voted what was it? Most overrated player in the NBA by his peers. Not playing like it so far in the playoffs. Not playing like it in the playoffs so far. Oh, my dad and his kids were. Oh, okay. But if any team there, I mean, there's two teams that could come back from the deficit like this in the East, at least. It's Cleveland and Boston. Will they? Probably not. I think Indiana's just playing so well. I mean, they just beat them by 20. And all they're at least guaranteed one more game at home. Indiana is. So, I mean, Cleveland probably wins the next game. And if they do, Indiana gets to come home, and I think that's where it ends, right? So, I mean, does this series go 7? I don't think so. Does it go 6? That's probably where it ends, in my opinion. But I think Cleveland probably gets one more. They go back to Cleveland, desperate. They win one, and then Indiana comes home and closes them out. That's probably how this ends. Tonight, though, is it a must-win for New York? I saw somebody say that Game 3 was a must-win. I think it was Barkley that said now that they were up 2-0, Game 3 was a must-win. And the reason he said that was because during their series against the Rockets, when the Rockets came back and beat them in 7 after being down 0-2 many years ago, that's partly what had happened is they didn't take it serious, lost that first game and back in Phoenix, back in Phoenix, I think it was. Was it back in Phoenix? No, it was in Houston because Phoenix had home court. And so they had to go win that first game. I don't necessarily agree with that. But I do think you've got to, when you go and you do what they did on the road, you've got to take care of that. So you definitely can't You can't allow this to get tied up. So while I don't necessarily agree that game 3 was a must win, I think now that you lost it, now you're in a must win situation. I do agree with you, Titan Hugo. You can't allow this series to get tied back up. That said, the Knicks have proven that they can play with Boston. The Knicks have proven that they can hang with them. But you got to remember, too, Boston hasn't been fully healthy. But if they win game 4, if the Knicks win game 4, I think this is over. Celtics are favored by 5.5, which is kind of odd considering how this has gone. I want to see the injury report here. Okay. So it's just Sam Hauser is the only one. So that may be why. Let's see some here. Boop, boop, boop. So 108-105 was the first loss. 91-90 was the second. And then Boston put it on their ass in the third one. Boston did what we thought they would do in the first 2 games in game 3. Now, a lot of that may be due to health. Let's see. 20 of 40 from 3-point range. That's one of the things. Boston's just going to not shoot threes. They're just going to bombard you with threes. What did they shoot the first 2 games from 3? They were 15 of 60. No way. That's got to be a mistake. There's no way they were 15 of 60 from 3. I'm reading that wrong. Hold on a damn minute. Let me pull up this team stats. There's no way. Yeah, they were 15 of 60? Jesus Christ. They shot 63s in a game and made 15 of them and still only lost by 3. Good Lord. Well, you know that's not going to happen like every single time, right? Then in game 2, they go, let's see. Game 2, they were 10 of 40. That's 25%. So they were 25% from 3 in game 1, 25% from 3 in game 2. And then in game 3, they bounce back and go 50%. Well, there you go. And that's why I guess you saw that quote. It said, Tatum said it was only a matter of time. If they go 50% from 3, Boston's going to be hard to beat. Tony said NBA playoffs have been kind of meh. Too many blowouts. This round hasn't been as good as I think the first round. I do agree. Although this Knicks series has been fun. First 2 games have been hella good. And just watching Crazy Russ play for Denver has been fun as well. But Boston has just been, that's a crazy amount of threes. In 3 games, they've shot 60, 40, and 40. 140 threes over 3 games. That's a lot of goddamn threes. New York can't hang with that. Meanwhile, they've shot how many? Let's see. New York, let's see. 25, 31, and 37. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what up, John Dorier? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, my man. I do agree with that, Cisco. 100% agree with that. NHL playoffs have been much better than the NBA playoffs. 100%. So I will say, yeah, it's looking like, at least after one game, Boston kind of found their mojo a little bit. Wild that they find it on the road. But damn, gonna have to find that perimeter defense that the Knicks gonna have to find that perimeter defense that they had in the first two games. Now, so I do agree with you, Titan Hugo. Yeah, kind of a must win because you can't let Boston start to figure the shit out again. I'd like to get into the NHL, waiting for Houston to get a team. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, Tony, trust your mans on this, okay? Trust your mans on this. I didn't even watch the last game, but let me do something here. Let's see. NHL. Where is it? Son of a bitch. There it goes. What was that score? Oh, where's the box score at? Wheel snipe Sally. I don't know what that means. Just do me a favor. Just do me a favor, Tony. You don't have to watch any other series, okay? Watch the Vegas Golden Knights Edmonton Oilers series. That's all I want you to watch. I just want you to watch the next game, which is, I think it's tonight. What's today? Monday? Yeah. Watch this game tonight. Okay? Just watch the Golden Knights Oilers game tonight. It's tonight at 8:30 on True Max or TNT, True TV, and Max. Bro, so Edmonton is kind of becoming my favorite team. I was supposed to be a Toronto Maple Leafs fan because, like, I just did this process of elimination thing one day on the radio where I picked a team. But the more that I watch Edmonton, dude, first of all, they're just stacked with talent. It's almost like it's like, it'd be kind of like watching, I don't know. Somebody said that, what's his name? Connor McDavid is like the Patrick Mahomes of the NFL. Kind of true. But Edmonton is just fucking loaded with talent. But Vegas just had a fucking amazing game yesterday. They were tied 2-2. I think Edmonton went up early, two goals to none early in the first period. Only for Vegas to storm right back, or maybe it was the other way around. But I'm telling you, brother, that series has just been, all three games have just been killer. Watch that. That will get you into playoff hockey. And then once you watch that, shit, all the other games will just be, you'll just have a blast watching any of them. But that series right there is fucking bananas. So, hey, what up, Joe Pro? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. But yeah, tonight, 8:30. That's a hell of a series right there, man. Vegas Golden Knights, Edmonton Oilers. Give it a watch. That's the one that'll get you into hockey. Promise. Michael Jordan joining NBC's NBA coverage as special contributor. NBC announced that Hall of Famer will be a special contributor to its coverage beginning this fall. Jordan made the announcement via NBC or via video. Legendary addition to our team. We're thrilled to welcome Jordan as a special contributor. NBC's 11-year agreement with the league begins with the 2025-2026 season. Network did not disclose details regarding his role. Regardless, it'll mark his first TV role covering the league in any capacity since retiring in 2003. Jordan, 62, owned the Hornets from 2010 to 2023, co-founder of the NASCAR team 23XI. NBC's returning to coverage from the NBA for the first time since 2002. Interesting. I don't know. You know, I'm not shocked that Jordan's going to give it a go as an analyst. He's done everything else in the sport. I'd love to get his insight, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Here's why. Guys like Jordan, they don't think the same. Like, I want to know what Jordan thinks, but nobody thinks like Jordan. So you're really not getting insight into what's going on, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like it's almost not an apples to apples comparison as to what the average NBA player is thinking or going through or doing. When Tony Romo tells us what's going on the field, Tony Romo is the average player. Tony Romo is the everyman. This is why mediocre players make good coaches. They're relatable. They get it, right? This is why a lot of mediocre, sorry, I'm not used to a long mustache. The shit gets all up in my nose and bothers me. This is why mediocre to good players make good broadcasters. Brady, I'm still on the fence about. But even Brady, sometimes he's just like, he doesn't understand why they're not doing what the fuck they're supposed to do or whatever. It's almost like he just can't fathom why they do dumb shit or don't do what they're supposed to do. So I don't know how this is going to go. This is going to be interesting. And Jared makes a great point. He's like, why would you shoot 25% from three when you can drive to the basket and score 40%? Jordan, every recap. Yeah, Jordan is going to be an analyst in a completely different era. An era of 3-and-D when it's not what he played in at all. And I know, I mean, it's Michael Jordan. He's going to adapt and he's going to understand. Basketball is still basketball. It's just a different game, though. You know, when he came up, it was the era of the big men back to the basket. You know, the offense moved from inside out. It was just a different time. And I sound like a fucking old man when I say that. CC Flip, are you having a stroke? Plush Championship, Sam, how nobody wants to listen. Yeah. He can be an asshole, but he's an asshole off camera. As soon as the lights go on, Jordan is about as charismatic as they come. Don't get it twisted. That smile and, you know, when them lights are on, when that camera's on, he can turn on the charm. So don't think for 1 second he won't be doing that. But I'm with you, Jared. I think that's going to be a different style, a different feel for, you know, how he breaks shit down. Yeah. By the way, NBA draft lotteries tonight. Oh, my God. We got to get a Jordan on Fuck Them Kids brand. Oh, my God. Yeah, I thought about doing like a silhouette of him, but I don't need him coming after me like Joe Rogan did back in the day. Rogan came after me. Well, he came after our company. We made shirts that said WWJRD. What would Joe Rogan do? He was like, bro, you can't do that. You can't just use my face. We didn't know. We were like, oh, really? No. Oh. We were young and stupid. When the lights come on, them bloodshot eyes are bright. Jordan gonna have to have some insight. Yeah, why is his eyes like that all the time? Is it jaundice? Liver failure? Drinking too much? Like, what the fuck is it? bro. All right. Time for a proud petty moment. And y'all know me, I am the mayor of Pettyville. By the way, shout out to the new Pope. Shout out to the new Pope, an American Pope. My boy T-Shawn Shannon. Hey, what up, Stu? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Welcome in. First time chatter, Stu. Shout out to the first American Pope. My boy T-Shawn Shannon, as y'all know, we've had T-Shawn on this show before. He's a stand-up comic, but he was also a writer for Saturday Night Live. He won a couple of Emmys. Funny ass dude. And T-Shawn posted on his Facebook wall, he put, he found out that the Pope was a Chicago White Sox fan. And as y'all know, T-Shawn being from here in Houston, he's a huge Astros fan. But when he found out the Pope was a White Sox fan, he was like, I'll never forget the Astros White Sox World Series. Not my Pope. Not my Pope. Nope. Not my Pope. That's so funny. Cece said, ooh, my favorite. Let me get my drink. Yeah, it's time to go to Petty Town. Everybody, choo choo. Stu, hashtag not my Pope. Hell yeah, not my Pope. All right, y'all, it's time to take a trip to Petty Town. I'm your mayor. I'm here for this. Alperen Sengun, and season's over for the Rockets, but Alp made a post on the Twitters. A nice little post. A sweet little, kind, caring post. Just, just out here saying thank you to the fans. Alp, thank you, Houston, for another incredible season. I'm proud of this team. My brothers, we fought every step of the way, grew together, and earned everything we achieved. The journey wasn't easy, but we stayed locked in. We're not satisfied. We're hungry for more. This season taught us a lot, and next year we're coming back stronger. Time to lock in, get to work, and elevate. Let's get it. Hashtag Red Nation, hashtag H-Town, hashtag Next Chapter, hashtag Work in Progress. I love it. Love it. Al P. Al P, where the P stands for petty. Look what he used as the photo. I fucking love it. I fucking love it, LP. Let's go. Look at that fucking photo that he posted. Oh, goddamn. He had to do it, didn't he? Fucking hilarious. Oh, Petty P right there. If Al P was a rapper, that would be his name, Petty P. Jesus Christ, that is hilarious. He's like, thank you, H-Town, for a wonderful season. Here's me teabagging Draymond on a dunk. This is me putting my nuts on his forehead. We'll be back next season. Hashtag Work in Progress. Hashtag Red Nation. Hashtag nuts in your face. Hashtag teabag. Hashtag balls on your forehead. Hashtag dragging Draymond. Hashtag nuts on your grill. Like, Jesus Christ, LP, that is fucking hilarious. Oh my God, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Every step of the way. Hilarious. Ha! It's like Trey's joke. Ha! Hilarious. Hashtag bite Jalen. Oh, damn, Titan Hugo already? I'm not gonna lie. He's got to be on the hot seat. Hey, what up, Walt? Good to see you, pimp. What the hell? I don't understand what that means, Stu. That might be a white nationalist? No, I don't even know what that means, Stu. What the hell are you talking about? Didn't check. There it is, my DMs. What? I don't know what that means, Stu. That reminds me, I didn't text my date back from Saturday. CC! You ain't shit, CC. Oh, my God. Oh, Cisco, you ain't shit either. Oh, my God. Hugo, like I said last week, bro, I'm giving him one more year. Jalen Green is officially on the hot seat. You got 1 year, bro. 1 year. 1 year to prove it, Mr. Green. You are officially on the superstar hot seat. Get in, get on. You're on the hot seat, brother. So, I mean, that's it. If he doesn't get it done, then it's time to move on, find a new superstar. But I think you got to give him that, though. I think you definitely have to do that. Don't forget tonight, speaking of basketball, the draft lottery is tonight. So we're going to find out who gets the number 1 pick. We're going to find out where the Rockets pick will be. Remember now, they get Phoenix's pick. So wherever the ping pong balls fall for Phoenix is where the Rockets will be picking. The percentage or the odds of them, their most favorable odds would be number 9 is the most likely odds. They have a 17% chance of being a top 4 pick and a 3.8% chance of it being number 1 overall. So there you go. Utah, Washington, and Charlotte all have a 14% chance at the number 1 pick. New Orleans has a 12.5% chance. Philly has a 10.5% chance. Brooklyn, 9%. Toronto, 7.5%. San Antonio, a 6% chance. And then it falls off dramatically after that. So there you go. Thank you. Goes, any thoughts on Draymond being hard, telling the team, let's cover the spread, it's 5.5? Any thoughts on, being heard? No, I have not heard that. That would be very interesting. Very, very interesting. There was this article on The Athletic, and it says, Draymond Green says he's sick of being made to look like an angry black man. It says The Athletic has live coverage of the Warriors, blah, blah, blah. Draymond said he's tired of the agenda to make me look like an angry black man. Following Golden State's loss to Minnesota on Thursday, where he received his 5th technical foul of the playoffs and later faced racially charged comments from a fan. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family, and I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda trying to make me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous. Green was called for a technical foul in the second quarter after flailing his arms upon being fouled by Timberwolves center Naz Reid. Green's arms struck Reid in the face, an action that was deemed unnecessary according to official Tony Brothers, resulting in the technical. After a review confirmed the call, Green yelled in the face of an official before Steph Curry pulled him aside and Jimmy Butler pulled him away from the scene as Warriors coach Steve Kerr subbed him out. Quote, the agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous. And there's a video of it. 4-time All-Star is now 2 technical fouls away from an automatic 1-game suspension. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to have to stay composed, and I'm confident he will be because he knows the circumstances. Later in the fourth, Green had an exchange with a group of fans while he was riding a stationary bike behind one end of the court. One fan made racially charged comments towards Green. The Timberwolves confirmed Friday. While another fan was ejected from the game for violating the NBA Code of Conduct. Fan who made the comments left before the arena security could confirm his identity. Timberwolves and Target Center are firmly committed to fostering an inclusive, respectful and safe environment for all. Racist, hateful, and threatening behavior has no place at our games or in our community and will not be tolerated under any circumstances. It's not the first time fans have allegedly directed derogatory language towards Green. In November 2022, he said Boston Celtics fans called him racial slurs during the NBA Finals earlier this year. I don't believe that. Boston? No way. Not in Boston. There's no racist people in Boston. No way. $100%. 100%. That went down 1,000%. That went down 1,000%. Boston might be one of the, known to be one of the most racist cities ever. Yo, what up, Mark G? Good to see you, pimp. Green finished Thursday with 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Has been suspended 6 times. In 2023, he was suspended 5 games for putting Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert in a headlock. 1 month later, he was suspended indefinitely for striking Phoenix Suns center Yusef Nurkic in the head. 2016, Green exceeded the threshold for flagrant foul points during the NBA Finals, triggering an automatic suspension from Game 5. I mean, here's the problem. Let's see. Hold on. Because I'm not going to comment or speak on the notion of an angry black man. I'm not gonna do that. What I will say, hey, love you, Mimi. Thank you for stopping by, sweet thing. Google's most flagrant fouls in the history of the world. Yeah, right. What I will say is this. I don't think you get to say that you're being made to look like an angry black man when your past speaks for itself. Now, is he being treated unfairly by the fans or racially targeted or so forth? That's the part that I don't like. The angry black man part. Here's the problem, right? I feel like this is getting convoluted. Like, I don't know that anyone other than racist fans are saying that this has anything to do with race. I don't think that the reason he acts like an asshole and a douchebag on the floor is because he's black. I think it's because he's an asshole and a douchebag. I mean, I could certainly name you plenty of assholes and douchebags in the league or in the past that weren't black. They did the same fucking thing and that are assholes and douchebags. And Draymond Green fits the category. It's unfortunate that fans will go the route of saying racist shit because they're terrible fucking people. And Joe Pro, you took the fucking words out of my mouth, brother. Bill Laimbeer was a piece of shit. Bill Laimbeer was a piece of shit on the floor. John Stockton was a piece of shit on the dirty piece of shit. And if they were black, they probably would have had racial shit said to them. Walt, God, what a brilliant way to put it. Draymond is an angry man who happens to be black. I don't even know if he's angry. I just think he's a douchebag. I just think he thinks he can get away with whatever he wants to fucking get away with. And I think he's a boundary pusher. I think he's a limit tester. I think he's like, I'm going to take it as far as I can fucking take it. I mean, he's done it in the past where he's been like, you've seen him on camera in an official's face after he's gotten the first technical foul saying, tee me up, throw me out, do it. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Like literally daring him, because I think he knows that the NBA in general is trying not to get its superstars teed up for a second time and thrown out of games. It doesn't want that. It wants them to decide it on the court. So it has the officials exercise, whatever caution, be judicious with that second technical or whatever. And he takes advantage of that. Call it smart. Call it a boundary pusher. Call it whatever you want, a douchebag. But I think a normal person doesn't bring race into this equation. I think a simple-minded asshole or a simple-minded piece of shit does, because they're simple. And that's what they default to because they're racist. But I just think the average basketball fan looks at him like he's trash, like he's a piece of shit, like he's a fucking Bill Laimbeer type of player. Now, you might make jokingly be like, oh yeah, Draymond's the black Bill Laimbeer, or Bill Laimbeer's the white Draymond, but it's not a racial thing. They're just boundary pushers. They're garbage. They're dirty players. The proof is in the history. The proof is in the video. The proof is watching them game in and game out do the shit that they do. I mean, how many times did you have to listen to Craig Ackerman on a local call sit there and say, you can't convince me that Draymond Green can't control his extremities? He talks about kicking guys in the nuts, be like, I can't control my legs. Like literally words that come out of his mouth. It's hilarious. Bro, you're garbage. When you do shit like that and that's your excuse, you're garbage. It has nothing to do with being made to look like an angry black man. You're garbage. You're a cheater. You're dirty. Let's call it that, because that's what you are. And I do agree with that too, Tony. If you have to resort to racism for trash talk, you suck at trash talk. Step your game up. And I agree with that. Green being a piece of shit doesn't excuse Boston fans for being pieces of shit. Lot of shit. Lot of pieces of shit to go around. Totally agree. And Emmanuel Acho said something to that effect on Twitter. And I'm on the fence whether I'm an Acho fan or not. I don't know. But I think he said what I'm trying to say and what I think most people feel like pretty eloquently. He said, I don't think the majority are projecting an angry black man stereotype on Draymond. People just believe he's a dirty basketball player whose feet and elbows always seem to find the face and chest of opponents. Preach. Because if you listen to Draymond off the court, if you listen to him talk in post-game pressers, if you listen to him talk in podcasts, if you listen to him talk anywhere else, you understand who he really is, what he really is. And you understand that that whole angry black man thing is a myth. And then you realize that on the court, he's just a dirty piece of shit. He's just a garbage player. I'm not going to say he's a garbage human being, because he's probably a wonderful dad and a wonderful husband and a great friend who's got your back at all costs. And that's all the qualities and the makings of a fantastic person. But on the court, pretty shitty player to do those things, to resort to those things, especially because he's pretty talented as a basketball player. Pretty efficient rebounder. Pretty good player. Just sucks that he has to resort to this nonsense. Hey, what up, Jay Cross? I was like, hey, look at this. I can't stand Acho, but he's right on that. Yeah, see, I'm like I said, man, I'm on the fence with Acho. Great guy, bad employee. I don't even know if he's a bad employee. He's probably a great employee. Just great guy, bad player. Great guy, bad opponent. Great guy, great employee, bad opponent. Yeah, and you're right, Jared. Trash talk is what Al P did. Al P let the Twitters do the talking, right? Like what Al P did is, he let his Twitter fingers do the talking here. He was like, yeah, see y'all next year. We're hungry. Boom. Nuts in your face. Hashtag teabag. So I think it sucks that sometimes, sometimes there are cases where black men in this country are unfairly painted as angry black men. And I don't know, and I don't believe that this is one of those cases. And I think it sucks that you would use that as an excuse for your behavior. Because then what happens is if that continues, it starts to fall on deaf ears. And that's something that really sucks. Because when it is true, when a black man in this country is unfairly painted as an angry black man or portrayed as an angry black man, then when it should be, that wrong should be righted, people go, here we go again. Just probably not true because, the last time they said it wasn't true. And that sucks. And so that's what's like, man, you can't just own it, bro. Just fucking own it. Just own it. Bill Laimbeer knew he was a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like there are some players that just know they're garbage. What's his name? Oh, fuck. He played for the Knicks. He was a black dude. Oh, God. Dirty as fuck. Oakley. Oakley knew what he was. Oakley wasn't running from that. Oakley never was like, they're trying to paint me as an angry black man. Oakley was like, I'll bust your ass. It was Oakley. Yeah, it was Oakley. But like, that's the thing is it was like, this is who I am. And this is what the fuck I do. And, there are plenty of guys in the league, past and present, like Draymond, in all sports too, of all races. And it is unfair. Here's the word I'll use. It's a cop-out. It's a really cheap cop-out. It's a cop-out. It's a really cheap cop-out. And it's a dangerous cop-out. Because when you go that route, you cheapen the existence of the actual unfair stereotypes that exist. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. When you go that route for your own benefit, for your own personal gain as a cop-out, you cheapen the existence of black men in this country that are really unfairly being labeled as angry black men. Because you're too chicken shit to just own the truth. He reached, but has to recognize his reputation precedes him. That's what I'm saying. Kenyon Martin had that stereotype. As what? Dirty or as an angry black man? I'm not sure which one. Blue. He just used a bad analogy to mean no harm, no foul. I don't know, Amos. I don't know. Maybe to you. I just think you have to be real careful when it comes to those types of analogies. Because the flip side of that is, let me ask you this, Amos. Would you feel the same way if Skip Bayless labeled him as an angry black man? Would you just be like, Skip just used a bad analogy, no harm, no foul? I certainly wouldn't. I'd be just as upset. Not fair. Not fair. He's a piece of shit on the court. Garbage ass player. Cheap shot artist. Not an angry black man. That's ridiculous. Unfair. Racist. Ridiculous. I wouldn't let Skip off either. I don't think that the message, to me in this instance, it's not the race of the source. To me, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that we're throwing it out flippantly and he's using it to just deflect what the real instance is. It's just throwing it out. I'll just use this. Can't do that. It's reckless. It cheapens it. I can almost respect somebody that leans into playing the heel so long as they don't try any crybaby bullshit. Yeah, Ron Artest was... I don't know that Ron Artest... I'm trying to think. I almost felt like... See, to me, Ron Artest was not the same. To me, Artest was just volatile. Would be the right word. Draymond's not volatile. Draymond is dirty. Right? Like, Draymond is dirty. He's maniacal. He's, I don't know, a ton of different adjectives to describe what he is. But Ron was just volatile. And you're right. Yeah. I guess I don't think I ever heard him like make excuses necessarily or cry wolf, but he would just freak the fuck out, just lose his shit all of a sudden. But man, I remember watching Artest being like, oh shit, he's going to snap. He's about to snap. But with Draymond, I feel like 50% of it is gamesmanship. Maybe more than that. 70% of it is just gamesmanship. He's just fucking with his opponent. He's just fucking with people. And then he gets mad when he gets in trouble by doing it. I mean, what he does is not angry black man behavior. He's just fucking with people. Ron Artest would just lose his shit and just want to beat your ass. I just feel like Draymond's not actually like that angry. He's just fucking with you. He's just trying to get under your skin. You know, the fucking kicks to the nuts and the back of the head, and he's just fucking with you. That's why I say that I don't think anybody's labeling that, because I think people see what for what it is. I mean, fair enough, Amos. I don't know. I think from a non black person's perspective, I'm just saying I certainly hate to see instances like this, because my fear is I know how white people are, or non-black people are. And it's like, man, I fear that it becomes one of those things where, hell, here we go again. It's like, man, I just hate that. I don't want that. And for those of you who maybe listen on the podcast, Amos said, I'm just saying how most black people not named Acho would see it. Athletes use cliches, so he's just filling airtime to me. Again, this isn't one game at a time kind of cliches. This is different to me. But, well, you know, agree to disagree. This is a much slippery slope to me. This is bigger ramifications, in my opinion. Because, you know, I mean, for example, every fan in Utah, you know what I'm saying? By the way, this is only a problem to white men. Tyson was angry, black man, but is loved. This is only a problem to white men. Tyson was angry, but loved. But is loved. Well, first of all, I do agree with you in the sense that that whole quote unquote angry black man thing is very much derived from, spawns from racism. Let's just be real. That's what it is. It is a racist stereotype. 100%. I will say that not just white people subscribe to that stereotype or any stereotype. I think when you get outside of, you know, like the white community, for example, I do know you go to LA. I know, like, in the Asian community, they subscribe to certain stereotypes about black men or black people, and Hispanics subscribe to certain stereotypes about Asians and blacks, and vice versa. Like, it's so, I mean, bro, you watch Do the Right Thing, right? Listen to some Ice Cube records. You'll get a pretty good education on different cultures living within proximities of each other and understanding what they think about each other. I know that sounds silly. Rappers will tell you, though, you get a pretty good idea of what's going on in the hood if you just listen to their music. And seeing it growing up, too. I can tell you, this is not just a white man thinking this about a black people thing. But I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you wholeheartedly. But there are other, stereotypes and whatnot. And so, again, I just this is why I didn't want to get into this, but I just think that in a time in this country and when we're trying to, it is difficult enough as it is to heal. When race relations in this country are already difficult. I think you just have to be a little more judicious with what you say. Just leave it at that. I need 20D batteries. That's a lot of dildos. Joe Pro, that is a Do the Right Thing reference. Joe Pro, have you ever seen that movie? Have you ever watched Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing? I'm going to guess no. Joe Bro said, I never saw Tyson as angry. Highly competitive, batshit crazy, sure, but not angry. I think when Tyson came out of prison, he was changed. If that matters. But I mean, you got to understand too, Tyson was different. Tyson was like, I never saw Tyson as angry either, as much as I saw him again as volatile. Like the word gentle giant or gentle, I don't even want to use the word, like psycho, a little batshit crazy, little crazy. You know what I mean? Little off, hair trigger, like volatile, I guess. Man, when you listen to Tyson talk about getting bullied as a kid and he was fat and all that shit. Amos said, well said. FYI, never use Acho as a reference point to anything black. We don't fuck with him like that. It wasn't a reference as Acho was speaking for the black community. I was suggesting that he was saying what I was thinking. I was certainly not. Amos, I think you know me well enough to know that I'm not going to come on this show or anywhere and say, hey guys, this guy is saying what black people think. I wouldn't do that. I didn't know that Bugging Out is the same guy that played Gus in Breaking Bad. I never watched Breaking Bad. Yeah, I was using Acho as a reference for what I was thinking and what people in general were thinking. Not black people. I try to do my best not to speak for black people, Amos. I think in my almost 51 years on this planet, growing up how I grew up, I think I know better. Brother, I don't think you've ever heard me in all of my years and talking to a microphone in the public say, you know what black people think? Let me tell you. I've never done that, homie. Nor would I. I might say, oh, I got a friend that said the following, or I have had my black friends tell me, but I've never said, well, I can tell you what black people think is this. No. Wouldn't do that. Joe said, honestly, we were all hoping Tyson would snap and completely obliterate the Paul Duchesne. Oh my God. Boy, them training videos hyped us all up, didn't they? They did their job. They did their fucking job. That's a good discussion, though. I love those. I know some of y'all freak out on those discussions and don't like them and they get too deep for you. And I love that shit, man. I eat that shit up. I'll have those talks all day long. I don't run from them. Y'all know better. 5 years? It's been 5 years. Y'all better know me better than that. I'm not running from a discussion on race. Not going to be me. Not going to scare me off. Not going to get me to run from it. We're going to have it. You may not like it, but we're going to have it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about it. I had a couple more things. Hold on. Let me see here. Let's see. Where did it go? Nope. Close that, close that, close that. Oh, shit. Did I get it all in? And it's 5:04. Oh, shit. Look at that, Perry. Amos. The 5:04 boys. It's 5:04. Now it's 5:05. Too late. Hey, Flip, I appreciate you waiting on that. Flip waited till 5:05 to say good show, B. Thank you for not doing that in the middle of the discussion. Thank you, Flip. I have much respect for that. Thank you for respecting the conversation. Well, there you go. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 5 years, everybody. I'll be goddamn. We did it. Hey, Total Dallas, by the way, I think I said it already, but thank you for resubscribing for 39 months, pimp. Much love to you, homie. Much love to you, man. Jared said I always listen, just ain't the one to speak on it. Nah, man. Respect. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You know? I respect that too, you know? There's far too often people just like, oh, I'm going to say some shit that I probably shouldn't be saying. Kiss my ass, Amos. I ain't trying to suck up, no pun intended. I ain't trying to suck the head off of your crawfish now. Kiss my ass. Hey, much love, Perry. Thank you for the 25 bits, homie. Hey, you got it, Dubs. I'm with you. Thank you, Uriel. Cheers to another 5 to you, pimp. Hey, man. Drink, drunk to everybody, man. Cheers to all of y'all. Thank y'all for 5 amazing years. Yeah, man. You right. You damn right, Cisco. Next stop, episode number 1000. Hey, Jared, thank you for the 500 bits, pimp. Much appreciated, man. Oh, yo, that was weird. Much love, Jared. Appreciate you. Joe Pro, love you, buddy. All of you, man. Thank you guys for 5 years. Seriously, none of this happens without y'all. So this is for you. Cheers, guys. Love y'all. Oh, shit. Good shit. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Go see if I can get some yard work done. Hope my riding mower didn't blow up. I think I rerouted the belt right. We're gonna find out. That son bitch is noisy. That's why I don't think I did it right. But I think I need to order a mower lift. You know what's scary? Is I had to raise up the CC. Love you, CC. You're the best. I jacked my mower up yesterday to put the belt back on the whatever the hell it was, drive thing. And I had to, I have this jack that my brother-in-law loaned me, but I was smart enough when I jacked it up. I was smart enough that I had 2 jack stands that I put up under the mower just in case, because that's what's safety first. Let me tell you what, I left the jack there too. You know, you have the jack on there plus the 2 jack stands. Man, when I got done working, I went to lower the jack. That son bitch had already lowered. was a good goddamn thing I had the jack stands up there. That some bitch would have lowered on my head. With them 15 long. No, not them 15-foot long ZTR belts. No, it's it's like a John Deere X300, but it is the one that runs the length of the mower underneath, not the belt for the 48-inch deck, but it is the belt. I was mowing and some bitch just quit. Belt came off. CC, it's fucking stupid, CC. I love you so much. You left the jack off. Oh shit! I still gotta text my date. You're the best, CC. I am predicting this show will be coming on before the Isaiah Factor by episode 1000. Come on, man! Amos, speak that shit into existence, bro. Oh, wait, you just mean because I'm late. Kiss my ass. I thought you meant on Fox. Fuck you. Kiss my entire ass, Amos. I thought you meant we were going to be on Fox. You just fucking with me now. I hope you fucking slip on a crawfish tail and bruise your tailbone. Go fuck yourself. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Do me 3 favors. Y'all be safe. Y'all be kind. And most importantly, love each other. And fuck them crawfish. Daddy's making a YouTube video.